Well. Haha. If it isn't another Lions dub. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my takeaways, my initial reactions to what just happened on the field in the Lions' 34-16 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's get it started.
I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, guys don't know, DoseOfDion, he put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Welcome, everybody, to that video. Glad you guys are here. And whoa, it feels so good to be back, okay? We head into bye week with a loss, so we have to wait 2 weeks until Lions football comes back. All the pressure on the world on Matt Patricia, okay? Like we're just like, oh my gosh, this is either you win or you lose. Reports come out today that if he loses today, he could get fired on Monday, and it's a do-or-die situation. It's a do-or-die situation. But guess what? We came to play today, and when we do our grades either Monday or Tuesday on this game, there's going to be a lot of very good grades. Now, I get it, okay? People are going to be saying, well, we didn't play a good team. The Jaguars aren't good. And no, they're not good. They're 1-4 coming into this. But we were 1-3, okay? And they've played some teams tough. They're inconsistent. Don't get it twisted. But they played the Titans tough. They've beaten the Colts, who now have 4 wins on the year. Their offense is not bad. Like, don't tell me their offense is bad. Don't tell me that running back didn't average 4.6 yards per carry coming in. Don't try to tell me that this passing attack isn't above average that they had. Now, the defense wasn't very, very good. And we took advantage. We scored over 30 points for the first time this season. First time. Matthew Stafford, where's he at? Where's he at? You don't get the game ball, but give me their ball back. He already took the game ball. But Matthew Stafford makes history, okay? Touchdown versus every single NFL team not named the Detroit Lions. That's incredible. Congratulations, Matthew Stafford. But shout out to our guy. Now look, he's still on the hot seat. There's no doubt about it. We still need to continue to win games. But the pressure was on for this guy's team to show up. They needed to show up and ball out. They needed to go play. And they needed to win. Ultimately, they needed to win, and that's what they did. So let's go dive into my initial reactions. I don't even have notes for this. I don't need notes, okay? I was too locked into the game, too busy smiling and being happy. And again, we'll dive into the good and bad during the week. You know how it is. But right now we won. So you know I'm feeling good. So let's start off with the good things. Everything that hops in my head. First off, what a way to play consistent. I mean, guys, this whole year has been a roller coaster ride. From play to play, we have been on a roller coaster. What's going to happen next play? What's going to happen this play? What about this quarter? We score 14 this quarter. We score 21 this quarter. Next quarter, nope. That's our better season. This game, Lions score every single quarter, 7, 10, 7, 10. Consistency and way to have each other's back. This is the first time our team has had each other's back since week 3 against the Cardinals when we won. What do I mean by that? Offense makes a mistake. Defense is there to have your back. Defense allows the touchdown. Offense is there to match it. That's what we did today. The offense, starting on the offensive side of the ball, absolutely phenomenal job of controlling the time possession. I don't even know if we won time possession because at the end and stuff, but I do know this, that for the most part, every time we had the ball, we were moving the football. It wasn't like, oh, here's a 3 and out. It was not that. We didn't see that today. The Lions moved the ball consistently every single drive, and they were giving themselves opportunities to put up points. Now, we didn't capitalize before half, and that was one of the biggest problems, I think, was penalties, especially in the first half of the offensive line. Whether it was holding or hands to the face, those ones really hurt, right? Because we weren't able to capitalize certain situations. But every drive, we pretty much gave ourselves a chance to score. Whether that's a field goal attempt, we missed one, or whether that's to go get a touchdown, we gave ourselves a chance. Again, let's bring this guy back up. With the hottest seat in the NFL, this guy comes out with an aggressive mindset. Okay, there was no holding back from Matt Patricia. And that aggressive mindset was there from the get-go. He stepped into this game with that aggressive attitude. Everywhere on the field. 4th and 1 comes up early. What do? We go for it. 4th and goal comes up later. What do? We go for it. We're up 14 and we went for it. 4th and goal. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just go up 3 scores? We're going for it. We're putting this game away. This is a statement. We ain't just going to go squeak by. We're out here to put this thing away. Because this team needs to prove to themselves that they know how to close it off, that they know how to put a game away, and that's what they did today. They closed it. They said, look, we're tired of letting teams hang around. Patricia's like, I'm tired of this. Let's go put this away. And the team, with his energy to do that, to play aggressive and to give him that aggressive mindset, they went out and mashed it on the field. I can't say enough about today's defense. I mean, I literally cannot. I'll take a look at the good and bad later. And there were a couple of breakdowns in the back end. We weren't perfect by any means. The coverage wasn't the best at all times, but for most part, it was actually pretty darn good. But to be light at cornerback, no Trufant, no Coleman, no Michael Ford. You went in with 4 cornerbacks healthy. And to do the job they did was pretty darn incredible. Against some really good weapons. This is a good passing offense. It's a good passing offense. All right? They're not a bad passing offense. They're above average in like every single stat when it comes to passing the football. They did a pretty good job. But where it started was the run defense. You could just hear the pass just pop, pop. Every time we hit someone, it was just pop. People are just leveling people. We get called for a hit out of bounds. I didn't care. I didn't care. You know why? Because the aggression was there. This team came out with, they wanted to go win this game. They wanted to hit somebody. It looked like guys that had an extra week off. They were just like, man, I want to get back to football. I'm tired of waiting. We want to go play. What Duron Harmon said, that he was mad that this bye week was right now, that's what they looked like on the field, that they were angry. They were upset at somebody, and they took that aggression out on their team. Because while they weren't always perfect, they were imperfect, but they were playing hard, okay? Because even if they would make a mistake, if they were in the wrong position, they played their butts off today. I mean, they played hard. They were smacking people. They were hitting people. They made some big plays. Matt Patricia came out with the aggressive mindset to get pressure, to bring extra blitzers. He said he'd dial it back in practice, maybe dial some things up back that they're trying to do. And what they did do was they brought a lot of pressure. Now, I can't even say I'm surprised. I didn't know how much pressure he'd bring against Gardner. I didn't think it would be this much. But the way he did it, I expected it to be in the middle like he did. He brought a lot of blitzes up the middle because Gardner, again, which we saw today, he can get outside the pocket and make some plays. Some of those plays, it was just like, man, you just got to give it credit to him. That touchdown run just juked Tavai out of his shoes. That's what he can do. Like, I'm not even mad about that. That's what he can do. But they did a good job how they blitzed. But the fact that they came out with this aggression to blitz as much as they did, it was awesome. And I know people are saying, well, this is because he never blitzes. We did blitz. I think it was week 1, we blitzed a ton against the Bears. The reason we really honestly stopped is because we had so many cornerbacks out, he couldn't blitz anymore. And they were scoring in like one play. But this game, I mean, they kept their foot on the gas. They brought pressure. And what really set up everything, though, was that you held James Robinson, I believe, to at least before that last drive where he had like one little draw handoff, it was 11 carries for 21 yards. My boy was averaging less than 2 yards a carry. That's how you beat teams. I've said it all the time. It's about stopping the run. If you can't stop the run, you can't stop anybody. This is the worst run defense going against a guy averaging over 4.5 yards per carry, and you stonewalled him today. Credit to all the front 7. Credit to the defense standing tall. You throw a pick to come out of the half. Oh, same old lines. Here we go. But guess what? This isn't. Why? Because they stepped up. We've seen it earlier weeks. They did this, right? They would make mistakes. No one bounced back. Defense wouldn't hold their end of the own bargain. Offense wouldn't go score again. It was like, what? And then we just fall apart. But today was different. Today, when we threw a pick, the defense went out there and got a 4 and out. Yeah, they went for it on 4th down, and you stopped it. You stopped it. And again, it started with stopping the run. Defense, as a whole, again, we'll do grades later. We'll dive more in specific when I start watching the film. But from what I just saw, the initial eye test, and obviously some of this can be inflated because I'm super happy. It was a really good performance defensively. Really good. There isn't really much bad. Where do we struggle a little bit with Darrell Roberts against Keelan Cole, who had a really big game? I came in saying that was going to be a problem because we remember what Andy Isabella did against him. And Keelan Cole's fast, right? He's a good receiver, and he was pretty big in some of their other games. It's like, this could be a problem. Darrell Roberts is still our backup slot. But he did, solid enough. He did okay. He did enough. But the tackling, the cornerbacks were hitting. Trey Flowers is laying the boom. And all of a sudden, we're bringing this pressure early because we're able to stop the run. We're getting to the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, forcing some bad throws. Then our defensive line steps up. Trey Flowers, who in my game plan did I say defensively would go off? It's in the title. It's in the title of my defensive game plan. Trey Flowers. Came out, big tackles, big hits, 4 tackles early. Strip, sack, game changer. We weren't able to score on that drive. We stopped their drive, their momentum, and we had an opportunity to put up points we weren't able to because of flags. Trey Flowers made that big play. We needed that key play from Trey. We paid you too much. We needed that play. We needed that play. You know what I'm saying? You do feel that we needed the play, though, and that was big. And the offense side of the ball, DeAndre Swift. I called him my sleeper breakout for this game. And boy, did he break out. Over 100 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns, a 50-plus yard run. The explosiveness is there. And when I made that video about a week or 2 ago saying that, look, this guy deserves and should get more touches, and the Lions will give him more touches, I meant it. And we saw it today. Great job mixing everybody in, but they fed the hot hand. Swift was hot. They fed him. He rolled. Where was I wrong? I was wrong about Jamal Agnew, Marvin Hall. I thought they'd be a bigger part of the offense. They weren't. I was wrong about that one. I really was. But honestly, at the end of the day, we did our thing offensively. Like, it wasn't a bad offensive performance. I mean, Stafford came out with the whole team came out with an aggressiveness. Even Stafford was just like, I'm putting it there. There's no hesitation. I'm taking shots. If I see you open, we're putting it there. A flag goes, 50-yard pass. I mean, he's just firing it. I mean, it's just 20 plus, 20 plus, 20 plus. Whether it's called or not, he's taking shots. This team came out with some aggression, and they came out as a team that was 1-3. They came out as a team that knew their backs were against the wall. And when your back's against the wall, you don't go down like, ooh, let's make sure we're doing this and this. You go out, and you're going out swinging. Come on, man. Let's just make something happen. And that's what they did every single phase. And it never dropped off. The momentum was there. The players came out to play, and we need this. They need this energy, and they need to take this and need to carry it in to the next 7 games. As we try to get back into the race, this is where it had to start. And they showed up. They played their butts off for Matty P, and I love that. And they need to continue to do it. Because this is only 1 week, but this is where you start. This is how you start. It started here. And not only did you come away with the win, you came away with a statement. You proved to yourself that you belong. Now you need to continue to do that. So heck of a win, man. I mean, just a really good game. Hopefully Prater can knock one of those 50-plus yard, kicks through at some point, hopefully. But, man, I'm going to enjoy this. And I know not everything was perfect, okay? I get that. I'm not saying everything was perfect. There's a reason, it wasn't all perfect. But it was pretty darn good. I said they're not the best bet. They're not the best team. But they came in looking at us saying that this team's 1-3. And, again, to jump up like we did with the thought in the back of your mind that, oh, man, this team could blow the lead, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. They helped each other. They played off each other. Defense does something wrong. Offense, stop. We're here. We got your back. Offense, something wrong. We're here. We got your back. We got you. But the run defense, to me, is where it starts. So the game ball, if I'm giving it to one person, it's going to DeAndre Swift, hands down. Stafford, you can touch the ball. I mean, you already took one of ours. But you can touch the ball because, you broke a history. You get your own separate ball for making history. And finally, as a group, that run defense gets the game ball. That was phenomenal. I mean, it didn't look like the same defense. It really didn't. So, wow. I mean, there's just a lot of good things to say from this. Again, I'm going to be happy. I know there's some bad. We'll break that down during the week. But enjoy the win, Lions fans. Okay? Don't take it. Don't try to dive into everything that went wrong today, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that we won. And we won in victory formation. That we won by 3 scores. Enjoy it. Take it for Sunday. Next week, we'll get back at it. We'll break it down more. But enjoy this win. Have a great weekend. And yeah, watch some football. Do whatever you do. Go eat some sausage links or whatever the heck you eat. I don't know. And have a great night. I appreciate all of you guys stopping in. The stream turnout was amazing. And I'm going to end it here. Mines are 2-3. We won by 18. And I'm feeling good. Even I underestimated. I said 27-21. I'm sorry, Lions. I let you down. Now let's keep it up. Let's ride this momentum. Let's get into it. Let's get the streak going. Let's do what J-Ron said and get to 6-3. Thank you, Prime, for watching. And I'm out. Are you kidding me right now? I had to put my helmet on for this one. Are you kidding? Look at this. Look at all these members. What? Yo. Hey, shout out to all the members, man. Look how many All-Pro members there are. Like, literally, it's the whole screen, dog. This is crazy. The patrons, of course, the Hall of Fame members, man. Y'all got the gold color. It's kind of yellow, but it's supposed to be gold. Shout out to all the members, man. If you want to be a part of this, all you got to do is join the channel. But there are perks that come with it. Stay locked in the community tab if you are a member, because that's where a lot of information comes out. I appreciate all of you. What?